We go with the IBF Welterweight Championship of the World, scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. I introduce to you first the challenger on my right, fighting out of the blue corner. He enters the ring wearing white trunks and fighting out of Indianapolis, Indiana, by way of Jonesboro, Arkansas. He weighed in at the welterweight limit of 147 pounds, and his record stands at 29 wins. 2 losses, with 17 wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome the former NABF champion, who as tonight's challenger is ranked the number 9 contender by the IBF, introducing Roger Stingray Turner. And his opponent across the ring is the defending world champion. On my left, fighting out of the red corner, wearing blue trunks with red and white trim, hailing from Cupe Alto, Puerto Rico. He weighed in the same weight as his opponent at 147 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign as a professional with 25 wins, no losses, 21 big wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome one of the young stars of boxing today, making the 6th defense of his title, introducing the hard-hitting, undefeated IBF welterweight champion of the world, Felix Tito Trinidad. Once again, here's your referee in charge, and now to give instructions, Mitch Halpern.
We're gonna leave the ring. The shit gonna start now. Y'all get on out the ring now. Go. Let's go. You want to fight in there?
Wait, you. I'm no crazy.
Let's go.
Eddie, come on.
What you say, win Come on. I like this. Let's go. He's that win now.
Come on out. Let's go.
Remember, this will be a clean fight. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. You have any questions? Touch gloves. Let's go. Touch them. Good fight. Let's go.
Interestingly, Mitch Halpern was the man who refereed Norris Santana 1 here at Caesars Palace in Las Vegas. Here's a look at the third man of the ring. A look at Roger Turner, a 12-1 underdog. You'll recall Randall was a 13-1 underdog before he beat Chavez. And here is Felix Trinidad, tremendous puncher with either hand, also a very good boxer. Sometimes not the best starter, but a very good finisher when he gets his opponent in trouble. He has been showing a lot more maturity in the ring with each and every fight. There's the bell. Round 1 scheduled for 12. The IBF Welterweight Championship. Steve Albert, Bobby Ches, the fight doctor, Ferdy Pacheco ringside. Trinidad in the blue trunks, Turner in the white. Turner, a good boxer, uses the classic 1-2 style, has a good jab, knows how to use the ring. He can run, which can come in handy against a fighter like Felix Trinidad. He told me he's an aspiring stand-up comic, but says tonight, I won't make people laugh. I'll put them in shock. We shall see.
Well, if he gets the job done against Trinidad, he will put a lot of people in shock, Steve.
True.
Well, he's told us he wants to use that jab hard to begin with so that Felix can understand it's not going to be cheap to come in. So far, he's the only one who's been throwing a jab. Felix just warily watching him and has not thrown anything of importance.
Turner has nice range, Ferdy. He's got a quick left hand, and he's not afraid. What he said he's got to do, he's got to have an aggressive boxing posture, which is interesting.
Trinidad has received early wake-up calls. His last 2 fights against Obakar in December was knocked down to the second by a straight right. And then against Yuri Boy Campos in September, knocked down to the second by a short left hook. He came back to win both fights in convincing fashion, I might add. Turner's never been knocked down, pro or amateur. Told us he'll start out by sizing Trinidad up, stick him with the left jab. Combination missing by Turner. Tries to tie Trinidad up.
But right now it's a matter of speed and timing. That left hand is holding Trinidad off right now for Turner, but he is trying to close the gap, Steve.
Turner said the left jab is the key to the fight. I'll box him, see what Trinidad's got. I feel Trinidad's never been tested, said Turner, wearing the white trunks. I'll go at him, try to force him back, stay in his chest.
Well, he's wrong there. He's been tested a lot. Everybody that fights him is testing him now. They're all big, and they're all coming after him. But he takes care of everybody, as right now he just seems to be happy to let this first round get by and see what Turner's thrown at him. which is a lot of speed and a lot of jabs, but he's not landing much.
And Trinidad has never been a real quick starter, although he's got some first and early round knockouts. He likes to take his time and work properly.
Turner wants to be the aggressor, but not pound with Trinidad. That would be a mistake. They'll try to frustrate him. Trinidad is used to having people in front of him, but he said, I'll fight this fight like Whitaker fought Chavez. I'll use first and foremost the left jab, said Turner, then hooks and body shots. Under 30 seconds in the opening round.
And for the first time, Roger felt the stiff jab that drove his head back, also feeling the power of body shots, as Felix Trinidad does not neglect the body.
You know, basically an uneventful round that could actually go either way, but Trinidad's starting to come on now and not allow Turner to even land a straight jab.
As we head for the bell.
All I need is the jab. Pump. I need the jab. Double, triple. He's walking in. He's not moving his head side to side. But he did. I need the jab working overtime. He moves from side to side like you know, but give me the jab. All right? How you good? Okay, well, let's go to work. I need that right hand. Zooming. You caught him work. Let's go back. Let's go back. This guy ain't jack shit. Hey, keep them up from the jab pump. You speed over here. Shit. All right? You see he ain't nothing. You see he ain't nothing. Just keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. And keep the jab pumping. Overtime the fucking jab. That's all I need. Nothing else. Overtime the jab. Relax like you're doing. Hands up. Keep over the jab. Then drop the right hand. Drop the right hand. Stay there. That's all. Easy. Easy. That's all it is. That's all it is. Step in with the jab. Let's go.
Eddie Mustafa Muhammad handing out instructions to Roger Turner. Round two.
And colorful instructions there were.
At a very high voice. I mean, Eddie's gotten a high voice all of a sudden.
All those low blows, I guess.
When it was Eddie Gregory, he spoke with a deep rumbling voice. Now he's Eddie Mustafa, and he's like a choir voice.
Might be the added weight.
In 92, Roger Turner went 12 rounds with Yuri Boy Compass, which Turner regarded as a moral victory. Now Turner looking to pour it on a little bit against the champion, Felix Trinidad. Low blow there by Trinidad. The caution by Mitch Halpert.
Another low blow.
Turner getting a little more aggressive here on the inside, holding on briefly and then tearing off with a couple of big shots. Nothing really landing too clean.
Following the Compass fight, Turner had a 17-month layoff because of a detached retina in his right eye. Turner said he saw that as a sign to slow down. He says he's fully healed. Turner said he doesn't believe Trinidad hits harder than Compass, but Trinidad does believe in quantity. Ooh, a miss by Trinidad, looking to end it right here.
You can see Trinidad just zeroing in on the range. He doesn't care if he gives away the first round. Now he's starting to put in hard stuff. He starts to range fine in the second round.
And you can tell he has bad intentions on many of those blows. That hook's got a little load in, so does that cross hand right.
The pattern seems to be jab, jab, right by the champion, Felix Trinidad. We'll see if it holds up.
And Bobby, those jabs are starting to get very hard on the part of Felix Trinidad.
He's a very complete fighter. I'm sorry, Steve. He loves to throw everything hard, Purdy.
Bobby, don't you love? Oh, this guy's on the wrong side of the referee. Didn't see him. Still, the referee says, put him up, keep him up.
Trinidad with a right hand there. Trinidad's very accurate with his punches, and he does throw them in bunches. Oh, down goes Turner.
Perfect timing shot, Steve. Saw him coming in, stepped into him with the left hook, bang, right to the canvas.
That's what he does so well, Bobby. Find the range, and once it's there, you can forget about it.
You okay?
A wicked shot by Felix Trinidad. Under 50 seconds to go in round two.
I don't think this one's going any further.
Not unless Roger's good at holding on.
And Trinidad's such a good finisher. He won't let Turner off the hook. That's it. With around 33 seconds to go in the second round, Felix Trinidad retains his title. His sixth